Hey everybody, and welcome back to my ongoing Minecraft Let's Play. This is Wagatopia, and I am Elijah. Thanks for coming back. I did read a couple comments. I do these kind of in bulk, so the last episode, somebody said that they wanted to see everything. Uh, I can try to do that. There's just a lot of stuff in this game that is kind of tedious, so I didn't want to record everything. And because of that, I actually did do quite a bit to the house. As we can see, the starter base is looking pretty dang good. I did want to just kind of show you guys around. It's not fully decorated on the inside yet or anything, so we will have time to do that. I also wanted to show I did find enough diamonds that I think we can make our nether portal. Finally. On episode 9. Or no, is this episode 10? This might be episode 10. So, oh yeah, we have our underneath part here. I used copper because I liked that kind of. I thought about waxing it to keep it brown, but I actually really like the green pop with the wood and then that dark. As you can see, I've kind of made everything natural looking, and it's a little maximalist, but you know, I'm a little extra, so my house can be a little extra. So underneath here, we have our little kind of a study room here. This is going to be like mine chests. I did end up making an entrance to a mine and went down to diamond level. That's going to be back here. So that'll eventually have probably a mine cart that takes you all the way down. But for now, it's just got that little entrance to the mines. About to sneeze, y'all. Sorry about this. Can't help when I sneeze, unfortunately. One of those times of years where... One of those times of years I'm already falling apart. But yeah, I have a little study area with, this is where I'm going to put like any kind of loot that I get from the mines. And then I have kind of a crafting area for now. This isn't like fully what it's going to look like, but I did like the way it ended up turning out. I have my little lava farm here. They go every other, but they still all drip because I don't really need any more than 3 lava buckets right now. I can always change that by going up here and adding more lava. Eventually all of this will be grown in with the moss on the top, which will look really nice and cozy. And then I have a little pillager flag here that we got, which is kind of cool. I think I can maybe put like item frames for stuff that I get from raids or something over here. Be kind of neat. Yeah, this is the underneath part. It's looking nice. I tried to use a bunch of different blocks that I don't normally use. So again, it's a little maximalist, but I don't like it, especially with the bone. I must definitely use the bone block and a lot more stuff. Nice and clean looking. Yeah, over here is the crafting. I have a little small storage area where I have like all the different like basic rocks and stuff. I'm gonna make like a woodcutter's shed possibly to have like more wood, but that might be on its own separate area. I'll have to make an iron pickaxe before we go down into the mines. But this is gonna be the top part. As you can see, this has not been decorated as much because this is more for the aesthetics of it. But I did start doing the bedroom. I guess that's gonna grow up like that. I don't know if I like that. Maybe keep that down 1. That'll probably still grow up the sides of that. But I was thinking doing something like this where it was enclosed in that. I don't know, that kind of looks nice. Maybe put some sort of block up here. Like so. That'll keep that from going up onto the ceiling. Yeah, that still looks good. But yeah, this is my little bedroom area. I'm going to put like a little flower pot there or something. And then my little bed. You can sit over here. It's got a pretty good view. Eventually, I'm thinking in this episode with us being able to get diamond, I think I'm going to go ahead and mine enough obsidian so that we can make our nether portal. But I have an issue. So I want to make like a nether portal like park, which sounds weird, but in my brain in my brain I think it'll be good, but you never know. In practice, it might not. I need to get all of this food. Oh my gosh, so many friggin' chickens. Well, I figured they'd go in there. But, so I have two things that I can do. I can make my nether portal, or I can finish doing some of this outside stuff. So I moved my grain and seed hopper, or composter I should say, over to here, because this is going to be kind of my wheat farm and different vegetable, like a terraced vegetable garden to kind of match that side over there. I want it to look a little different than the flower garden. Um, I might even like wall this off to make it its own separate little area. But I do want there to be a lot of wheat and grain, stuff like that up through here. I don't want all these chickens running around. Sorry. I'm sorry, chickens. Their hitboxes are weird. It's the beginning of the episode and I'm already murdering the small chickens. They have that new update too that's coming out that changes all the mobs. So I'm thinking right here is where I want the nether portal. I want it right in here somewhere. And I'm thinking like down this line, we extend this out to see where it actually goes to. And then we build our nether portal around it. So I'm thinking like right here, we get all of this out. And we make a kind of a bigger pond with a floating island in the middle of it with the nether portal. That was kind of my idea. So I think first of all, we go and get... Sorry, I'm always getting text messages right now. I think we go and get our diamond pickaxe, and then we go get enough to make our nether portal. So let's grab our iron. I don't have a ton of iron either, so I need to start kind of thinking about an iron farm or something eventually. Now that once I get my diamond pickaxe, it won't be as bad. But we'll go ahead and head down. All I need is the one for now. And I didn't make it. I always think once it shows up on there, it's like, oh, there it is. Nope. Okay, let's put that back in there. Oh. I have my own iron, so I have a little bit more than I thought I did. Okay, that's not bad. What's up? This is going to be, once we get another name tag, I'm keeping my name tag so that I can start a iron farm with it. Because I want an iron farm. That way we never have to worry about iron again. So yeah, this is my entrance to the mines, the Wagatopia mine entrance. And right now it doesn't look aesthetic or anything like that, but I just wanted to get us down to... This was a pain in the butt too, because I have all that water underneath the island. All of this was all flooded, so I had to get all that done. And you'll see kind of how far this goes down. We're going down to Y coordinate 58, I believe, is where I picked to start doing a strip mine. As you can see, we hit some glowstone and some different little mine shafts that we can explore. But this was all dug out by hand over a course of a little while. Big tough room. I can make like a little small area down here, but these were the first diamonds, and I have not gotten diamonds in this world yet, so we are about to get diamonds for the first time. So let's get some diamonds. We have diamond. And we got more diamonds. Definitely want to make sure nothing spawns around me. We have 10. It'll definitely be enough to make my diamond pickaxe. I'm I'm gonna grab some redstone. Because now that we're getting into the nether, I can start making my sheep farm. Or I can start building observers and watchers and all that kind of stuff. Oh, there's a lot of that in here. Lots of redstone. More redstone. Dang. Plethora of redstone. Okay, I think we're finally done with that little area. Put a torch up there so nothing spawns. That would be my luck. So this is where, as you can see, I've been doing some serious work trying to get these diamonds and everything. But we can get enough to have maybe some diamond armor even. Oh, some lapis. Nice. Always use that. I think that's bedrock. Or basalt, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what that is. Let me know down in the comments. And I think that was it for now. Yeah, I had some gold. Go ahead and get that. There we go. Some gold. And this is where we stopped. Was right here. Now, I have 15 diamonds, so we're probably going to go ahead and go up and get our diamond pick. Actually, I can make my diamond pickaxe right here. There we go. So we got our first diamond pickaxe. Woohoo! Now we can get an enchanting table going. That was interesting. That was a spider. I didn't hear that last time. Tells me there might be a cavern nearby. It might be attached to this one up here, maybe. No, because that one's pretty far away. I'll have to definitely do some more exploring down in here. Yeah, there's definitely caverns around here. Because there's stuff spawning. But I think it is time for us to go get our obsidian. We have enough we can make a diamond axe as well. I do want to get my nether portal done so we can go ahead and get into the nether. You can see how far that actually goes down. I need to add stairs to all this too, so that would also be a good thing to do. I'm thinking about doing maybe some live streaming of this. So instead of, because like I said, doing some of the decorating and stuff takes me a long time just because I'm constantly distracted by stuff in this game. So I was thinking maybe if we do live streaming of it, that we could have everything be filmed, but it keeps it where I don't have to like export it out and do all that kind of good stuff. It makes it easier on me because I'm a lazy piece of shit. Close that off. I think we go to bed. Definitely go to bed. And I think we go and get that ruined nether portal that's over here. We go mine all of that. Oh, my little bees. They look so nice with the little house. But yeah, the house's roof and everything looks really nice too. I like the overhang. It definitely has a nice sense of place. And I think after we get this, the best way I can describe it is like a nether park. There's like a portal that's surrounded by like bushes and maybe places to sit. I don't quite know yet. I have an idea. Sorry, I gotta get sat up in my chair. Checking all my different stuff here. I'm also like screen maxing currently. So there's like there's like a let's play going on underneath this. I have the let's play in one ear while I'm doing this, so I'm just like screen maxing, brain rot maxing. We can get that block of gold as well. Gold! And even some weeping obsidian, which would look really cool down in the crafting area. Ah! So I got... Wait, what? You can make... Was that a chest that you can make with that? That's sick. Let's get that gold. Get the gold. Ah, look at this. It's this is the content that you guys want right here. Wait, so what was the other one that I got? Oh, did I not pick up the other? Okay, yeah. So I got the ice bucket challenge and the Who's Cutting Onion achievement. Nice. We're knocking out the achievements slowly but surely, and that's what we're all about here. Maybe I can incorporate some of this netherrack into the build. Be kind of cool for the island to have a mix of maybe the dirt and netherrack. The island makes sense in my head, but we'll have to kind of see how it performs once we get everything set up. I'll probably have to get just a little bit more obsidian though. Or I guess it can be. Is it 3 tall that it has to be, or can it be 2 tall? I think it has to be 3, so it can go. So I'll probably need maybe 4 more obsidian, which I can make pretty easy. Might have to do some research on how to actually do that, but I can totally get that done. And we might have just a small nether portal to start with. Though if I keep it round without the corner pieces, I think I might actually have enough. I'm going to take some of this netherrack though with me for the build because that's a brand new block. I should have been using that. I should have come over here and mined that out way sooner. But I'm thinking, with the build, have the regular nether portal, and then in the center, or have it be like maybe slightly raised up with some stairs. Because I'll try to keep it with the same look. So with the cobbled deep slate roof, and then, or I could even do a stone, maybe a stone brick roof, kind of like the way that the actual portal looks like out here, the way that it's done, like with these. Let's go ahead and take those. That's always handy. And we're gonna grab some netherrack and burn our tootsers. I'm gonna use the iron. Actually, I can use this one up. Grab some of these as well. These would be kind of cool. You put those in the water, and then everything can be like bubbling around it. Be almost like a hot spring. There we go. Ah. There we go. That nether portal is out of here, and I have 55 of those. So I have 15 obsidian blocks, so I definitely... I think I have enough. So I think we start... So I think the nether portal being like right here, it's not quite in the middle of the island. Which, you know, doesn't have to be, everything has to be centered or anything, but I think with the dirt, we should definitely go make a shovel so we can move the dirt. Do I have enough? Yeah, I'm just going to make one. Now, I have so many crafting tables just sitting around that I'm not using. I need to keep one in my inventory at all times. I don't know if I like that. Okay, let's get a couple stone shovels. Probably have to make a new set of shears as well. And then let's get this to where we want it. So I could even maybe extend some of these out and make some small shops or something along this, or just keep it like a natural space. I just kind of want to see where this actually ends up, see if I want to extend that out. So I could even build a small bridge like I did over here around where this empties. I built that nice little walking bridge. Well, that actually does lead almost to the center. I'm gonna have to remove that tree though, which is unfortunate because I don't have an axe. Dang you, tree, dang you. Bah ram you. Well, let's get her moved out of the way. I can maybe even grow some... I need to do some exploring for some different blocks because I'm starting to get kind of limited on what I can build with my current resources. And we also have to explore that village. So once we get this nether portal done, we can maybe go and see if there's any bookshelves or anything like that. We could start building a enchanting table or room because I think we'll have a little bit of extra obsidian. I think I need 3 for the enchanting table. Pretty sure. Okay. So that should start, yeah. So I need to figure out exactly how big this needs to be. So I need to probably go grab some dirt. My inventory's already filled back up. Nice. Very nice. So I'm gonna go grab me some dirt. Lots of dirt. And you also need to start making some item frames so I can start remembering where all the different stuff's at. Okay. So we have this, and then I want maybe a double. If I remember what I actually want here. I wrote down, I did like kind of I drew a picture in paint and then sent it to my phone, so I have kind of the outline of like what I kind of want it to look like. And it's a little different than this, but it's not much. So pretty much what I have is come in, and the lake might be just slightly too big for this. Whoops. But we have it where it kind of juts out twice. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then there. One. So this is kind of the basic shape here. Let's see if I can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And like I said, it doesn't have to be like absolutely spot on perfect or anything. I just kind of want to keep it slightly even. And I might have to move the actual lake over like this. And kind of bring it a little bit more towards where that lines up. So I can have it where it turns just slightly. Maybe do that, and then... Let's see, there's there. Out like that. Kind of make it not quite as even on this side to kind of balance that out a little bit. Kind of like so. And then I want to build the center out. I might have to just fill this whole bad boy in and then just start fresh. Though I don't really want it to block the house when you're like looking down, because if like you're looking this way, if it's straight down the middle here, it's gonna block part of that house. So maybe we continue to do where we're at right here. I don't know how big this needs to be. So like I said, my idea had it on its own like little island out here. So it needs to be three wide at least. So it needs to be kind of like here, and you have 3 here, and then I can also dig this out as well. Because right now I'm just trying to get the basic shape down. We do that, and then we can put maybe something, maybe needs to be one more. So like there, maybe one more out this way, like so. And then I can build this in, see what this looks like. Whoops. Filling up water. The kind of content everybody dreams of seeing. There we go. And we do that, and then we have here, 3 out, and then boom, 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 boom. Kind of something like this. There we go. So something like this, and then we maybe extend... I don't know, though. I actually kind of like where that's sitting. That looks pretty cool, actually. And then we can have our... pathway that goes around it. Let's try to see what that'll look like. We'll have steps here, step down. And then I want... So that one needs to come out slightly. So this needs to go here, like that. That be here, and then make a path around this way. And I'm thinking single wide. And I don't want the path to be like super like manicured by any means. But as long as it's single wide around it. And then what I was thinking is we add flowers and like bamboo maybe around this. And then go. This might look really nice too with the so yeah, like you're coming up, goes around here. I don't know if I necessarily like that. That might be stay as 2 right around there. I could even build like a small like place to sit or something. So let's get that. Glad I have my 2 here. There we go, build a bridge there. Something kind of like that. Maybe pull that one in just 1. And then I could even make this like netherrack that it's sitting on instead of grass. I wonder how will netherrack look with the cobbled deep slate. Oops, I'm gonna need some food. Got netherrack. And then I'm gonna go grab some cobbled deep slate and see how that looks. Let's see. There we are. This game makes your inventory fill up so quickly. Okay, I'm liking that. The walk up to that is nice. I like that it's off-centered as well. Makes it feel more natural. Oh yeah, that looks pretty nice, actually. Oop, I gotta make sure I don't use that pickaxe as much. I need to use my iron. My iron. So this is kind of what I'm thinking. If we do this like kind of the way I've done here. There we go. I could even maybe extend it out one more. It's just slightly bigger. 1, 2, 3. I just want there to be enough room for what I'm wanting to build here. Get out of the way, you stupid fish. Get out of the way! Could have picked him up with a bucket, but, you know, is that the first time I've done that with a fish? Okay. Yeah, I might have to just extend that out just one more. And then that might have to come back to being dirt. We still have the 3 there. And then here. Yeah, I am starting to kind of see what I want to do with this. Can you turn the netherrack into any kind of anything? If I use it on the stone cutter. Because I don't want a huge nether portal. I want it to still be like fairly. I want the sight lines to still be around here. Netherrack. Okay, so netherrack, you cannot. This I can. And I'm thinking. Do I keep cobble and oak being my main? Because so the decision that I'm trying to make, do I keep cobble and oak? I have another one over here. Or do I do maybe cobble deep slate and maybe something with granite even, like granite stairs, so it's like red and purple? Be kind of a cool combo. How much granite do I have? Let's see how that looks. I could even do granite. I could do granite and tough. That would look kind of neat because it would go with like this kind of area. Let's see what granite and tough are like together. So I have my obsidian. Put my gold block in here. I have redstone out the wazoo. I only have 55 netherrack, so I might have to go and grab a few more of that. Actually, real quick, I want to see if you can plant. Can you bone meal or plant flowers on netherrack? Probably not. You cannot. No, I'll feed the bees. What's up, bees? Maybe we do a mix of netherrack on the bottom with granite. I gotta get some, I gotta get a better organized system here. It's so rough. Put that in there. Let's grab some of those. I have some oak so I can make planks. I'm gonna grab a few stacks of tough. And then before I do anything, we're grabbing this to take with us. I didn't even grab the granite after all that. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, guys. Trying to think of the build before I'm even like prepared to do that. I say we netherrack the outside. We do something like boom, 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 boom. Like so. With the skelly bones. And then we could even put, so let's put our stone cutter down over here. I'm thinking tough. And then we could put plants around the outside. And have them like growing up. And it's 3 wide, so I still have the right dimensions, I think. We fill this up. I wonder what we fill it up with, though. Maybe tough. Chiseled tough might look nice. That should be enough in here. Ooh, or tough bricks might look good. Let's see what the tough brick looks like. Oh yeah, that looks pretty nice. And then I'm thinking end portal only has to be 1, 2, 3. I just want to be able to walk into it. So these need to go. And then it's 1, 2, 3. Flop. Like that. And then I wonder, let me real quick look up the nether dimensions so I make sure I don't. Okay. Okay, so it can be 2. I don't know, I kind of like the 3. It looks like it always has to be like some sort of 3 by 3. Just giving a quick little look at the, maybe I do take it down 1, and then we can have it be centered on 2 like it was before. So if we do that, it would be 2, 3, 4. How big is that compared to like? That's a pretty big portal. But do I need a big portal? Because it might look cool, but I'm also building a thing around it. This is part of the record everything mantra. I think we take it down to 2. And then we kind of readjust around this real quick. I know this is boring, and I'm sorry. So we have that. we do... So we have 2... Wandering Trader, what's up, brother? And then we do... Boom. Oh, thanks for being right in the way. I appreciate that. And then it's 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So as long as it's 3 blocks high, and then we can add that to there, and then 1, 2. So that should be enough to make the portal. Now what I'm going to do is adjust everything around this so that it's even again. So this over here is going to become centered right here, like so. We're going to cobble like that. Something like that, and then we can have our raised up part around it. Yeah. Indeed, fellas. And then I kind of keep where I wanted. If I do the outside edge in netherrack, so that I can still plant. It's like plant here, plant here. Here, here. Like so. Let's also make it look nice when we get a map later on. Okay, so that pulls it back that direction. Then I do boom, 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 boom. And that. Okay, so now it's even on both sides. I think now that we have that done, you just won't leave me alone. Hey, look, a drown. What's up, buddy? Come to bother me, huh? Oh, he still got a hit on me. That's looking pretty good. I think now I'm going to try and light this portal up. So we need some flint and steel. Oh yeah, that looks nice. That looks really nice. I can even add this back to it. I think the only spot that I need to actually dig out is right here. Where that's do that there. Yeah, that actually kind of makes it back to even again. Oh, that looks actually looks really nice. And I'm gonna build like a slight bridge that goes over, which might need to be built in that 3x3 so it goes over this, and then there's a little walkway. And then we got to figure out how to build around it. But I think for now, what we're going to do is we're going to see how this portal, or where this portal spawns, I should say. Make sure it's not just over a lava thing after I do all of this. So we're going to add... Where's our flint? Where's our flint and steel? Let's put our tuff away. God, I gotta get... There we are. Okay, so I need my flinch. My flint. Into my steel. I forgot how to make a flint and steel. I'll have to look it up. There we go. It is literally, it's... So, why don't you have steel? It's not called a flint and iron. That was a joke. Nobody get mad at me, please. Please. Oh, I can make a jukebox? Oh. Can't do that right now. I don't want to do that right now. Flint and steel first. Then jukebox. The lava sounds really nice when it's dripping. Oh. Hey, we should get another achievement for doing this as well. 3, 2. Oh, yeah. We got another portal. Okay, let's see. I should probably get a golden helmet. Just in case there's like a ton of piglins or something. Oof. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to break down my gold brick. And then we're gonna have to make a gold helmet. Put our gold back. And grab our gold helmet. We're not gonna be in there very long. We're just gonna see how that spawn is. See where we actually spawn in at. Oh yeah, that's gonna look sick. With the moon that goes right there too. See how close you have to be to... When do they stop spawning in the particle effects is the real question. It's about right there. Okay, we have our... I think we're ready. Oh, I thought my game was gonna crash. Okay. I heard a ghast. Oh my god. Getting out of here immediately. Okay, so that's totally doable. That's a good spot. The noises in there are so absolutely terrifying. Well, I think what we got is a pretty good... I can even make a... I think I can make my enchanting table now too, because I think I have enough obsidian. And I have my 12 diamonds with me. Oh my god. Taking too many risks. Respawn anchor. I've never even... I don't even know what that is. How do you make the... How do you make an enchanting table? Oh, you have to have a book. Yeah, you have to have books for that. So maybe we add... Here's our obsidian. Definitely going to add our diamonds to in here so we don't lose those in some stupid accident. I think we can continue to build. We probably add our dirt back into our dirt pile. You never know when you're going to need more dirt, especially on an island. We have that. Oh yeah, I can add my magma blocks and stuff to the outside. So I'm assuming if you put the crying obsidian someplace, that won't cause because it's like cracked, so it won't make the portal work, I should say. I do think we need to lighten it up just a little bit, so I think the granite will look kind of nice, but I might need to add some kind of wood. But I think we dig out around this to kind of make this a little deeper. Maybe make it a little random so it doesn't look quite as, like, manicured. So some parts are deeper, some parts are shallow. And I think the parts that we dig out, maybe we go in, grab some sand, put some sand down in there. So let's go grab a little bit of sand from a little sandy seashore. Put that in there. We can even add a couple magma blocks. Okay, that should be enough. Oh yeah, that's looking really nice. So if we add that here, will it make the bubbles? Or does it need to be fully... So it needs to be like right here. I do enjoy me the bubbles. Why you spawning here, dude? Why you spawning in my shit? That's gonna be nice. Have things spawn. I need to make like a little safe zone around that in the Nether portal. Those guys hit pretty hard. Oops. Wait, if you put it by sand, does it... Why is that... Oh, if it has an item next to it, it makes it bubble. I wonder why they don't bubble when there's sand next to them. Remember I said that there was enough sand? I lied. Never enough sand. Never enough. Oh yeah, they still bubble a little bit. I don't want to gather any more sand. Okay, so that keeps that right here. I do like that it's not like fully even as well. Makes it feel a little bit more natural. As natural as you can make a portal look, at least. So now I think we go maybe get some stairs, see how that looks with the chiseled granite, or the smooth granite, polished granite. That looks pretty good. Just need one more of those for the other side. I do like the gray. The gray with the red looks nice. Probably should go and grab enough stuff so I can make some bone meal. I need to get my skeleton farm going. As much as that one composter works, a nice bone meal farm would work even better. So I think on the sides, maybe we do maybe copper grating so that it's red, and the red kind of and green kind of go up through there. So I think we kind of maybe continue with the granite. And then maybe we make, let's see what the granite fencing looks like. We'll see. We can always change the design later. If I did like that. It looks okay. I think I might maybe do tough. It looks almost dirty. Maybe we make that at the bottom though. Might look nice. Something like this. And then up here we do maybe the deep slate brick. Like that. And then yeah, because I think the regular tough wall would look a little odd. Then maybe we do like the trap doors on the side here. Maybe we intermingle some of that polished tough. Give it a little bit of texture. So like every once in a while we do like Polish tuff here. Is that a lead? Yes, please. And do like so. Kind of like that, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's starting to look pretty good. I don't know about the... I don't know about these down here, but we'll have to kind of see once we get a roof and everything on it. Which the roof, I think, needs to be... We maybe even go around... Maybe even something like... Wonder what the copper trapdoors would look like, and then if we put the beeswax on the copper trapdoors. Because I've used that looks pretty nice from over here. Especially once we get that little roof on it. A veranda, almost? Or I guess it wouldn't be a veranda, but just like a little... Almost like a pagoda. Kind of what I'm thinking. So we went in the wrong section. Still learning where everything's at. Let's grab some copper. And then we make some copper trapdoors. Make 9 of those. I'm gonna have to go get me some more copper here pretty soon. I'm starting to run low. Nine copper trapdoors. Something like that. That looks pretty nice, actually. Do that same thing over here. I might do them when they're weathered, though, because I think the weathered would look a little nicer. Copper. I've got so much junk in here now. I think maybe we do a little bit on the outside here. We should probably grab some... Not the wool right now. What's up? Have your lead. I do have a lead now, which is nice. Let me put that up in here. Wool. Have one little nugget. A lead. A lapis. The shears are getting ready to be no more. I think we make... Let's see. That does look pretty neat from the front, though, with the red. It'll look better once it gets that slight bit of green in it, and then we'll add, or even make it, like, slightly off color. Like, have some that are fully out, and then some that are... I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. Let's see how that looks. Oh, calm down. It's weird that they don't grab a hold of that. Maybe just the polished. we go around the outside like... Yeah, they grab a hold of it that way. Maybe we do... But not that way. Interesting. So what we might have to do here is do polished at the top. See what it looks like with the... like so. And then something like this. That's almost too far out. Yeah, it's a little too top heavy. Because I don't want it to get... Maybe these across the top then. So now it's kind of fully enclosed in its own little chamber. Then we can build on top. So we have granite. Trying to think of the right combo here. Maybe with the tough we do... polished tough, and then that has been a good combo. So I think maybe we do some polished tough stairs, some of those, and then we have the polished granite. Let's see about this. So I think we do these first. You can see how that looks. That looks a little better. I'd almost have to come out. It's a little bulky still. Maybe do something like... even flipped would look kind of nice. Yeah, for whatever reason, it's just looking a little too bulky for me. Might try something a little different. Okay, sorry, I had my head sweatshirt on, so I was getting warm. Maybe even something like this might even be all right. Oops. Heck, it might be just as simple as that. And maybe we even do, oops. Maybe even do some slabs on the outside. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. A little square, but I mean, it is Minecraft. I think it does need just a few more. I wish that the polished came in a fence. That would look so much nicer. I think I have enough. I can do. So I have the regular and polished. So that would. Let's grab a few of these and see what those look like. See if that makes it end up looking a little too bulky, or if that kind of is doing what I want it to here. We have boom, boom, boom. That should give it a bit of a nicer stair step down. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Let's grab a few more of each. Need a couple more of those. Here we go. Two more of these. I actually kind of like the way that that's looking. I do think it needs one more stair step up. And then we need some greens and stuff around it. So I think we go up and over, and then we go maybe the granite at the top. See what the granite looks like. So we can just add the netherrack to the top part of it to fill in that top hole. It's we could put stuff to grow on top of it, would look kind of neat. So I'm thinking something like, so there's only two of them, so we can go like that, and then that can't be placed. At least I know stuff won't spawn on top of it. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, see, that'll look so much nicer when it's... Should go grab some beeswax to wax those. I have quite a bit. So wait, is beeswax the same as... Yeah, so I can make honeycomb block as well now. Good to know. We're just gonna wax that copper real quick. Oh, we got an achievement. Nice. Let's see if we have any other places we can add trapdoors. Because I know... Maybe not. Ooh. That looks pretty nice. Starts to get a little wide that way. Let's... I don't know. I only need one more. I almost want to just take... That does look pretty good. So though I almost want to remove these and then just put it back to this so that it makes this bottom part a little bit bigger. I know they'll overhang a little bit, but yeah, that it does look nicer. I wish it would connect right there. That's kind of the frustrating part, is that with it being the same block, you'd think that that would connect. Sorry about that. I choked on some spit. Oh yeah, that's looking good. I like that little bright red netherrack as well. It looks nice. So now the real question is, can we grow these bad boys on there? Whoop, I don't have any with, need bone meal. I desperately need to get some bone meal. Oh yeah, that looks sick. Especially once we get the stuff around it. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Okay. Here's the moment of truth here. Can you... Oh, you can't? Maybe it's because I'm... I think the wraiths are coming after me. I need to go sleep anyway. It's been a while since I've slept. My bed was over here for the longest time. I forgot where it was. Oh, and you can see the nether portal from in my room. Oh yeah, that looks really nice. Completely different style of build too. But it does still kind of connect with the I like the granite though. That granite with that is super like so nice looking. Okay, now that I'm not hungry, will it let me place them? No. Dang it. I thought for sure you'd be able to put those there. Well, I could have maybe some potted plants. Maybe some potted plants here. That's weird. I thought that you could place those on trapdoors. Maybe not. So I definitely want there to be some growth around it. So maybe we need to go and grab some let's grab some sugar cane. I think we do a little thing of sugar cane here. And then maybe a couple here. That really is bothering me that I can't. Is it because it's on the top rung? I wonder if I placed it on the bottom, it would still give it that look that I'm going for. I thought for sure you could place these on trapdoors. Let's do some experimenting here. Okay, thank you. I needed that in Minecraft, thank you. Minecraft will forever humble me. Okay, so if you put it up here, and then place it... No, it's because it won't place it on that bottom one. Hmm. That is unfortunate. I wonder if it's because it's not on that... That could be the only real reason why that wouldn't do that. It doesn't do it on any of them. Have I effectively made... I might need to add like a copper block, put that one underneath it. Let's see. So if I add dirt to that, and then I could add a copper grating around it. Copper's so bulky though. I don't know, that looks not horrible. What happens when you cover it in the trapdoors though? Does that make it look any nicer? I'll have to go get some more copper, but let's see what this looks like. It doesn't look bad. I wish you couldn't see the... Okay, so what if we did this? So that's here. Then we do that there. Oh, it knocked it off the... I might need to add... It's actually kind of cool the way that did that, though. Yeah, it's just a little bulky. As much as I want there to be stuff hanging from the sides of it, might just not have the ability to do that. Because that looks so much nicer. Okay, let's add that back to here. I think we should go and bone meal some stuff and get some bone meal for over here. Some more experience as well. My inventory is so friggin' full. Just gonna add a bunch of stuff back into here for now. It's just gonna be messy. I have to get this inventory cleared out. It's giving me actual anxiety. Okay. We got beetroot. Boom, 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 boom. Da, 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 da. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. I should have trapdoored this. Get some carrots. Some potatoes. Some potatoes. Okay. So let's go over to our composter, get some stuff composted, get some bone meal, then come over here and reassess our situation. Let's get all of our tools down here. Do we risk going into the nether to get some nether plants for the outside? Is the real question. I'm going to check and see how long I've been recording for. Quite a while. We're at 1 hour and 30. So we might stop here. And I might just start into a new episode immediately. So I think we're going to stop here because we have the nether portal lit up and built. I'll leave this here. We'll kind of get a good little thumbnail image. And I'll end it here. Thanks for stopping by. In the next episode, we'll get this whole area finished and we'll have our little nether park, which is looking really nice. I like the design. I made like a weird squeaky noise there. I'm so stuffy. I'm gonna have to take some allergy medicine. But we have this like little nether spot, and I think turning this into like its own little area was a good idea because it's nice how different it is from the rest of the builds, and it also feels like it's older than the rest of the builds, which is kind of fitting for the Nether's lore because it's like the underworld or whatever. But anyway, I'll leave it here, and we'll call it a day. Thanks for stopping by and watching another Minecraft Let's Play. Many more to come. See ya.